So I'm just waiting for my CE5 group. I have a headache. It's been a long day. Anyway, I just drove for a couple of hours. I brought a lasagna, but it's still frozen, so I don't know how we're gonna do that. Hopefully we can catch a few spaceships or some sort of ET contact this time. Last time we had something, but it wasn't a lot. I saw a spaceship, but just for a split second. The others didn't have a chance to see it because it was gone that fast. One of our groups saw orbs, and I didn't see those, and I think the others didn't see the orbs either. But we all saw something happening in the water. It was like the water started to have like a circle in it. It was making a sound. Some of us thought it might be birds. I don't think it was birds though, because you could see from the moonlight that section of the water that was making that circular sound and like a circular kind of indent in the water. It kept swishing around and around and around, and I couldn't see any birds there. So we'll see what happens today. Hopefully everybody makes it. They were supposed to be here like an hour ago. And my rose bush is doing pretty good. This is the inside of the building, and it is not in the best of shape, but my friend Thomas just moved the wall over, so I'm gonna go give him some money because he actually moved the whole wall of the building over about 6 inches. So the next step is to take these doors off with a chainsaw and replace them with wood, and my friend Curtis is bringing over a sliding glass door. So, and then also I have to patch up the roof because it has a lot of sunlight shining through. The windows are all intact though, which is nice. There are a lot of empty, abandoned houses in this town, as you can see. And this is my property right here. It was built in 1911. I didn't know that I owned it. I thought I just bought a vacant lot, but come to find out, I had a house there, so at this point I'm fixing it up. We're being attacked by giant mosquitoes. We're at our CE5 meeting. The sun is about to go down, but we're gonna try to do our group and contact the ETs before it actually gets dark and after too. We have a candle in the center, and we have our chairs all set up, our anti-gravity chairs. Anybody else Want spray?
I'm okay for now. Winter just blows. It's so cold.
Yeah.
To be outside. But yeah, we were doing it every, maybe a couple nights a month. We're just we'd be bored and let's go out and look for something. Okay. It'll be 10, 11 o'clock. We're watching. Oh, is that one? I don't know.
Yeah, the beam is working really well.
Did you? Yeah, that's definitely a satellite. Okay, there's. Okay.
Do you see something?
See that? See those two?
Oh,
See how those two diverged?
Oh, yeah.
okay, I've never quite seen one.
That is unusual.
Oh, it's moving back?
Oh,
no.
okay.
Well, the one disappeared.
Oh, there's one.
That's.
Is that a satellite or is it a ET?
I don't know, it's odd. But they were next to each other, then all of a sudden one split.
I seen that.
The other one disappeared.
Pretty cool.
That one could be a satellite.
Try and hit it with your beam.
Yeah, that one might be a satellite. I gotta find my app.
They move pretty fast for satellites, don't they, actually? Are satellites supposed to move that fast?
No, they usually take forever. Yeah, I need to find my app. Well, that's like 3 satellites just in a short amount of time.
Well,
Yeah.
I've never seen two like that.
I saw
At
one.
the same time.
Well, especially split the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this orbit track is just showing one.
Oh, that just flashed.
Which one?
It's it was straight up. It flashed and then it disappeared. Like, straight up.
I see one going by, but I don't know if that's a satellite or not. Do you see it? It's really tiny.
Honestly, there's so many of them. Wow, it's a really good night.
Wow, you can see the stars so well tonight. Did you find one?
Ah, I think that one's just a star.
I'm surprised we can see the stars as well as we can because there are clouds out here. is it? So we just had one. We had an ET. We've been out here for a long time trying to communicate, freezing our little patooties off, and we finally got one. And it was flashing at us. It flashed at us 3 times, right? Was it 3 times, you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So we did get some interaction. We got some communication. Where did it go? Try flashing your laser beam again.
Well,
I think it was up.
right there. That's a satellite.
But that wasn't where it was. It was,
No, it was over here.
yeah. It's up there,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then it never flashed again.
No.
It flashed 3 times though. Yeah, that was the only one that's ever done that for us.
Very cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we were just about to leave to go make lasagna, and we made contact.
Oh.
Yay!
It wanted lasagna.
They were like, oh, they're leaving now. We better just flash at them. Hey, So we are at the campground and we're going to have some dinner now. It was a successful meeting. We made contact. I feel greedy because I wanted to have more contact than that, but anyway, I made some awesome lasagna, so we are going to heat it up and eat right now.
You know?
My phone stayed on the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't recording the entire time, but it didn't run low on battery, so that was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out something. Because that would have been great.
So I'm in my van, getting ready to go to sleep. It was super fun with my CE5 group today, and it was very exciting because we did make contact with extraterrestrials. It just makes me feel good to know that they care enough about us as human beings to actually make the effort to communicate with us when we're wanting to communicate. So that says a lot. I think that says a lot about, we matter in the universe. They care. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't have bothered, right? Anyway, my friend Charlene is sleeping in her truck, and I'm sleeping in my van. And Thomas went home with his 2 dogs. Today I'm trying to make a garden. Trying to get the land ready for a garden for next spring, so I'm putting down cardboard that I got from Walmart for free. Really, the grass should be cut before I put this down, but since I don't have a mower, it's not really an option. Okay, this is me moving my cardboard toward the house because I think the shade during the hotter part of the sun will be better for the plants in the spring to grow. Good morning. I'm still out here on my property, camping out in my van because I didn't get everything done, but it's Monday today and I'm going to be heading back into town after I finish watering my trees. Day 3, I'm still here because I didn't get my stuff done. This is my van setup, my no build. This is the first time I ever started a no-dig garden, and I did a really bad job of it. I found that I need to get a whole lot more dirt and a whole lot more mulch. So I will be back out here again probably next weekend or within the next 2 weeks to build up my garden soil. And the deer have actually gotten to some of my trees. They ate some of the leaves off of my gooseberry bush, but it still looks good. This tree, I think's doing okay. They stripped it of most of its leaves. And this tree over here, those naughty deer were trying to eat my tree trunk. So I think I'm gonna find some deer repellent spray and make sure that I spray all my trees and my roses the next time I come out here. It's a beautiful morning. I have a farm right behind my property. My property is really beautiful, so I feel very blessed. And I have a big lilac tree right over here. So that's done blooming. We're about to head into fall, so I'm trying to prep for the garden. I'm trying to prep this spot for a garden for next spring, especially since cucumbers are $4 a piece these days, and lettuce is like $7. That's ridiculous. This is going to turn into a beautiful little cottage eventually, but it's going to take some elbow grease. The roof is going to cost me about $2,000, so I will get that done as soon as I can. And my friend Curtis is bringing over doors. And this house right here, which is completely not usable, has beautiful wood inside with solid oak doors and brass and a beautiful staircase and everything. So I'm gonna call some salvage companies and see if they can come tear it down. Trying to reconstruct things that are old and left behind and do a garden and trees is definitely a learning experience for me. And it's definitely going to be a lot of work, but I'm up for the challenge, and I have friends, so they're offering to help me from time to time, so that's nice too. You know, kind of gives me a little bit of community on top of building a project. In the end, I know it's going to turn out really well. I'm going to have a little micro farm and a beautiful little cottage that I can use when I want, and with the state of the world like it is right now, I would just feel more relaxed and more secure if I had this. So, on with the project. This is the lake near my property, and there are a lot of houses for sale right on the lake. There's the moon in the middle of the day, which isn't her regular time. Right now it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. There's a beautiful little school here right on the water, right on the lake, and it has a really nice playground. little school with a little school bus. And lots of little houses for sale right near the school, right near the water. It's a beautiful little town out in the middle of nowhere. We do our CE5 meetings out here. Here in the school at the lake. This is the scenery out here on the edge of town. This is the outskirts of town. It's farmland. We had a drought, so the fields didn't do very well this year. So stock up on food, everybody. Start growing your own food. Get hydroponics in your kitchen. Start making sprouts, things like that. Okay, I'm headed home now. Headed back to my little apartment in the city. On the road again.